Welcome to Cryptechology. My name is Simon. I'm your host, and I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you for being here. We're gonna make this a very quick video because we're just now focused on the opportunity of a lifetime. The markets are pulling back, and that's okay. Remember, this is healthy for the markets, right? We can't just go all the way up. We need to go back and retest. So we're gonna go through the psychological perspective of price action real quickly, so you guys kind of get an understanding of this, right? So, but before we get into that, we're gonna quickly say thank you to our sponsors, right? digitaldomain.store digitaldomain.store. Small steps for enhanced future, right? Join the conversation, Web3 MCT. We have so many amazing products available for you here at the Digital Domain Store, along with collections, apparel collections from community members, right? So if you're interested in getting some products and you want to help support this channel, I'd highly appreciate it if you can go ahead and make some purchases here at digitaldomain.store. Our catalog is starting to really fill up. I personally go through this process and select the products in the store, right? I'm not just getting, products that I want to try to make money on. These are just products that I actually use. So, if I use it, maybe you guys might like it too. And that's really what this is about. Now, the products here are always going to be associated with technology, Web3, and blockchain. So like this skinny steel tumbler with straw here, this Bitcoin cup, I made, right? So I created this design, the Bitcoin pillow there, and the hat. And then we also have some really cool products like this one. Actually, this was, I didn't even realize how popular this one is. The Talk Switch, the TikTok Bluetooth remote control. This is a really great product. It does so much. Go ahead, check out this video real quick, because really, like, it'll help you to, especially if you're someone that, likes to watch videos and you don't want to hold your phone, right? And or maybe you have it prompt up or on your screen like this. You can just go ahead and use a remote now. Go to scroll through it, make selections, and really, provide the distance from your eyes to the smartphone. That's really important. And a lot of people just really forgot about, that when you have too much screen time, it can affect your eyes. So why not use a Bluetooth remote control so you can create that distance but still interact with the internet, right? Interact with your socials and your family and your friends. Now, another cool part about Digital Domain is that we are now offering opportunities for you to design your own apparel collection, right? So if you are a miner, or if you, and I mean miner like crypto miner, right? Blockchain miner. If you are an NFT artist, if you are a marketer, if you are a tech company, right? If you are a, car company, it doesn't matter what you are, right? If you want to provide a connection with your client base, with your community, right? With your followers, the best way you can do that is to create apparel, right? And I don't mean logo apparel, right? So this is what everyone does, right? So we'll go to, all right, so let me just go to, YouTube right now. We'll go to youtube.com, and it'll just, I'm not even gonna, we're just gonna go to like someone's trending a really good, let me see, I don't want to go to any of my followers, subscribers. I want to go try to keep this completely unbiased, right? So let's go to trending. Okay, let's go to trending, and then let's see a certain follower that may have a lot of views or something, and maybe they might have their own apparel. So that's Beast Philanthropy. That's different. Let's do All right. How about this guy? This person.
Yes! Yes! Oh,
right?
yeah, baby!
So this guy's got 203,000 subscribers. Let's see if he has his own apparel or apparel line or whatever. I mean, he gets a lot of engagement. Look at this. A day ago, got 191,000 views. So that means he's really interactive with his community, I'm assuming. He probably makes great videos. Obviously, people are watching them, right? So let's see if he offers anything to his community base. So maybe I gotta click on one of the videos and check the description section below. And it says to reach out to connect with their sales team and discuss the opportunity to integrate your brand within our content. So let me go ahead and click on that link. Let me see what is it that they're doing. SDPN. All right, sports are fun, so you can advertise there. All right, I see what they're doing there since they get a lot of attention. And that's it. Okay, so that's that. Audiobook sponsors, audiobook Easter seals. And so he's got an audiobook. So he doesn't have a collection, right? So this would be someone that I probably would reach out to and be like, hey, you know what? Let's actually give him a thumbs up since he's been in our video. Let me at him. So Steve Dangle. All right. Oh, let me put the mic down so it might just be quiet real quick. We're gonna say, hey, what's up, Steve? New to your channel. It's pretty awesome. I see you get a lot of views and engagement with your followers / subscribers. After checking out your website, I would if you are interested in creating a stronger connection with your community, I would recommend an apparel collection. If you resonate with this comment, check me out. No. We offer custom design creation of 10 items, and we will post it on our site, https digital domain .store. My name is Simon, and you just gained a new subscriber out of me. Would be might be maybe our future paths will align with a collaborative project. I took the initiative to what's the word I want to say? I took the initiative in creating a few sample designs. Your check it out. Simon Future 2 on Twitter. Technology. YouTube. I think that's the best way for right now. Okay, so now that I have done that, right now, why is his name coming up? I thought I hyperlinked him. I guess I thought you could anyway. Alright, whatever. So, alright, if he sees it, if he doesn't see it, alright, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's go ahead and click subscribe. And so then what I'll do, okay, is we're going to go back to the website. We're going to see, all right, what do they have? So they have this SDPN, right? So let me go ahead and do this. We're going to do that right quick. Do it, screenshot it. Did I get it? Okay. And then, so now we're going to go to Canva, right? Because I'm not going to go into like my actual, right? Because that's you got to pay for that. But when I want to create my sample, okay, and then so what I would also do, so we can go to, I guess I could technically go to my Shopify store. Let me do that real quick. Let me open up a new tab off screen, right, and log into my Shopify store real quick, and then we'll actually create a product there. So while that's loading, okay, I gotta fix, we're working on a few different designs here and ideas. Web3 project manager, if you're looking for a Web3 project manager, this is not updated, right, at all. But there's a couple couple different ways that I'm thinking about doing this. Now, this is also Web3 MCT. So if we go to Web3 MCT, okay, this is our blockchain web page. All right, as that loads, okay, cool. So this is our blockchain group web page. All right, join the meetup at Web3 MCT, so Web3 workshops for all. Learn to navigate the chain. So my goal is that whenever you hear or think about blockchain, you're going to think about Simon. You're going to think about Simon Future. You're going to think about enhance your future self, right? You're going to think about Web3 MCT. You're going to think about this sideways diamond, right? That's what I'm trying. Not trying. This is what we're doing. This is what we're building. This is what we're creating. And it's an extremely long play, right? It's a long-term play, and I understand that. And to create an organic and quality community from the beginning, it's going to require some value that I got to give, right, without receiving, and it may be for a long time. So I keep saying that word trying. I need to remove that word from my vocabulary. I am working, no, I have created the training workshops already. Like they're done. I need to. There we go again. I will be live streaming. So I'm trying to decide whether I should live stream or do this in person, and then a part of me is just like, just do both. Like, stop wasting time thinking and just execute, right? So we meet on Thursdays. Oh, today's Thursday. So join Meetup Web3 MCT, and let's connect and talk blockchain technology, right? This is not about trying to combat against whatever the system and all that, like that's, we're not doing that, okay? We are looking to create and establish business use cases. I'm gonna say that one more time. Cryptechology and PSB Advanced Technology is here to bridge the gap between Web3 and you, right? We are here to create business use cases using Web3 and blockchain technology. That's what this is about, right? This is not a moon boy project. This is not try to swindle you to get something out of you. We are looking for other individuals that have the skill sets in running a business, okay, running an organization, in business sales, enterprise business presentations and workshops. All right, so I have the project management side of things, and I have the presentation and workshops that comes natural to me. The business side of things, I am learning. I'm continuing to learn and improve upon. I know that is one of my weak spots, and I'm looking to bring in other people that have successfully implemented a business, enterprise business workshop, and I don't really care what category it is, right? So if you've gone from nothing to setting up a deal with a company to go in and train their employees on any given topic, right? I would like to connect with you and network with you. And I probably should utilize LinkedIn more often for this purpose. But that's what Web3 MCT is about, right? And so I've been hiding it like behind this goofiness and unorganized like randomness, because I just wanted to connect with you guys, right? I didn't want to create a channel where it felt like this was just some person that was out of reach with the community, and that's I didn't want to do that. But at the same time, perception is key, and I have a lot of skills and abilities that I'm underestimating and I'm not using to my full potential. And I know that, and I'm working, and I will change that to be better, to be stronger, to be smarter, to be faster. That's what Enhance Your Future Self is. That's what PSB Advanced Technology is. And Cryptechology is the YouTube channel to help us get there. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being here and watching my video. This is just another project that I was just messing around with, right? Flip it up. But now it's time to actually update this. We're going to make this look, well, this part's fine. We need to update the projects here. But this section is terrible. So all of this is going to get fixed. This is cool. I'm down with this. This whole middle section, I'm not gonna lie, I rushed this. All of this was rushed, and it needs to turn into Well, you will see. I will show you when it's done. Okay. Um. So when it comes to price action and it comes to trading, right? We always get a pullback, and people are so nervous with pull. It's a human psyche thing, because we're excited that not only you're on the right side of the move, but it's starting to go your way. And then when it pulls back, you 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 get nervous, and the reason why you get nervous is because you weren't fully grounded in your decision in the first place, right? So when you see these pullbacks, you get nervous and you get full of anxiety. So and that can be tough to deal with, and I totally get it. So there's a couple things that I would like you guys to think about when it comes to trading and it comes to investing, right? Just remember, disclaimer, check it out in the description section below. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just sharing my own experience. Please understand this is for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. And if you are okay with that, continue to listen on. But if you want to take advice from a professional financial advisor pertaining to this subject, please stop the video now and go seek out professional help. Okay? All right, so now, if you're still here with me, let's go ahead and take a look at the chart. So our initial swing trade began here in the beginning of the year of January, right? And then we had a beautiful run up. Okay, we had a beautiful run up here. Okay, we peaked out at about 44% or so, right? In about 23 days. Beautiful trade, And then we got that pullback, right? We got a nice pullback. We got a nice pullback there of about 12, or let's go like this. Actually, I mean, we could wick it 40%, but that was probably, I don't even know. But let's just do it like that, right? It pulled back 12-13%, okay, in about 10 days or so, all right. But then we got a nice little red bump here, okay, another 17% trade pump from this local low. But if you happen to get in at the breakout, you're still up 5.5% or so. So then all of a sudden you're like, uh-oh, super nervous, right? Super nervous. And then this happens, right? So then we get another pullback, right? Because this breakout was super weak, right? It wasn't strong enough, right? When we have a weak breakout like this, it's gonna be followed up by a longer retracement, right? And that's what happened here. And then that's where we got a nice 21% retracement. In about 20 days or so, we had, Bitcoin just going down, and people were getting really nervous. But you can see here we have 3 extremely strong price levels, right? And I'm just gonna speak the not the range, but the medium, all right, of each one. So we got 20,393, okay, 19,758, and then we've had what is this? A 19,000, okay, 27. So this is showing this is a pretty strong support floor right now, okay? So this is a lot of volume that needs to break through. Think of this as cement, right? Cement floors, right? And then it's like, or cement blocks. Like, yeah, you can break through this one, but then you got another one. Oh, yeah, you can break through these two, but then you got this one. Oh, but if you break through all of them, but then, these blocks, these are nothing. You can breathe these blocks in half, right? And then, you know, and then after you break through that one, you're like, I'm so freaking tired. You know, oh my gosh, I used so much energy breaking these three, and then I had to break these three. Now you're telling me I gotta break this one again, right? It's so that's a lot of energy being used. Okay, this is super just an analogy. Okay, so now we're like, if that's happening, so as traders and investors, we're looking for the next leg up, right? The next leg up, right? The next leg up. What does that mean? The breakout to new highs, right? To new local highs, the next leg up. The breakout to new highs, consolidate, right? That's what we're looking for. But there's only a few, there's only a few ways that can happen successfully. And one of the ways that it can happen successfully is by establishing a new ground floor, right? So that's what this was, right? So establish a new ground floor. So now that this new ground floor has been established, right, the foundation is set in place, the builders can start now with construction on the frame, all right? And that's where we have here. All of a sudden, so this whole time, this was, you know, getting the cement, right, and filling it up, digging the dirt and all that stuff. And now we're like, okay, the cement's drying, the cement's drying, the cement's drying, cool. All right, now let's put in the little the spacers, and then get ready to lay down the floor for the foundation. So that's what's happened. Foundation's good. Now it's drying. All right. So now that everything is drying, so we're going back, right? We're gonna retest the foundation. So we're not gonna do anything new here, right? We're probably gonna order some more lumber. Okay. We're gonna check with the plumbers and the electrician to make sure our dates are still good. And then we're gonna check to make sure supply order's good, right? We're not doing anything new, but we're gonna review what we've already had accomplished and started, right? So then now, before we can start building out the frame, okay, and start constructing the frame with all the 2x4s, right? We gotta hire and get all the workers, right? The builders, right? The contractors. Okay, so then that's what happens. So right now we're hiring, getting all the contractors, and then all of a sudden we need to retest. We need to see, is this foundation that we create, is it really that strong? Well, let's find out. But the only way to find out is to actually walk on it, right? To walk on it, to test it out with the testers, and to start building it out. So that's what happens here. So we did a nice little dry run, we retested, and then we're like, okay, let's start putting the wood and the 2x4s on top of the foundation, right? The cement is dry, the foundation is set, right? Now it's time to build up the building, build up the apartment, build up the commercial building, build up the multi-family hotel unit or whatever, right? So that's what this process is getting everything built up and ready, right? But then we have to do the inspection, right? Inspector needs to come check everything out, give you the permits and shit, right? So they got to give you the permits, and say, hey, you are good to go up, right? So that's what this is. So they're like, we need to check one more time if your foundation is strong, right? We need to check one more time if this is really strong, because people are going to live here. Families are going to be raised here. Memories and stories are going to be created, right? There's going to be a large future that comes from this. Businesses is going to have to pay employees. All this stuff is going to be it relying on this foundation, right? All of the people that are gonna need to get a new refrigerator, put a stove in, and sit down with their couch and their cat and watch TV or use the internet and eat some food and bake some cookies and talk to the neighbor and knock on the door and stand on the steps and run up the hall. All of these things, right? You need a strong foundation for that to actually exist. For any of that to happen, we need a strong foundation. So they are like, hey, we have to retest, okay? The human psyche says we need to retest one more time just so I know everything is good. And that's what this candle is right here. It's the best candle in the world, okay? I love this freaking candle. I love it, I love it, I love it. And if you want to know what this candle's called, you can leave it in the comment section below if you already know, or you can join the group, right? Because I can't give you all the game, but I'm just telling you, when you see a candle like this, right? It looking like a this. It looking like a Thor hammer, okay? A Thor hammer, not just any Thor hammer, all right? See, because you can see this Thor hammer is kind of weak though, and then all of a sudden it went. Right? That's not what it is. It's the Thor hammer testing foundation, right? The Thor hammer retesting foundation, right? That's when it's important. Not just any Thor hammer, but the Thor hammer testing foundation. And then what happens after that? They get the green light. And they said, oh, foundation is firm, the cement is good, everything is great. Put up the walls, baby. Put up the walls, right? And then next thing you know, you hear you hear building, you hear energy being spent, you feel the movement, you feel the vibration, you feel the work, right? You see the work, you know what I'm saying? So the next thing you know, what a bam, right? That's what this is going on, okay? So I'm trying to let you all know, right? So that hey, slow down, V file and profile. I'm not there yet. You're trying to hey, get back down. You're messing up my story. There we go. Okay. Right? So, hey, get back down. So, all right. You just, I'll zoom out. You want me to zoom out? Okay, there we go. So, then we get this, right? We get this run up here, and then this is all the contractors working together. The lumber, the walls are going up, 2x4s being hammered, nails are being hammered, okay, wood's being cut and sawed. Everything is going, and then we get to here, right? Here is when we have to get to the next foundation, right? Because here is we were here before, right? We were here before, okay? And to continue with the analogy is that this is basically preparing for, we got the walls up, we got all of the equipment, all of the supply is on site, right? We checked all of that, right? That's what this is here. Getting everything is in order, right? Because we just got the approval. Okay, so now it's like, let's open things up. We got to open up the packages. We got to get all the nails set up here. That's all this is, all of this, right? So then when we get here, it says, okay, can we start to prepare for the next step, which is, this is a multi-level building. We got to do the roof. We got to get sheetrock. We got to get the what's it called? The shingles, shutters. You got to get the I forgot the paper, what it's called, to cover up the wood. All right, you got to do all of these other things, right? And then you got to prepare, clean up, prepare for plumbing and electrical. Once all the construction and the framing is done, and then we got to prepare and get everything ready and at least out of the way so the plumbers can come in and do what they got to do, and then the electricians can come in and do what they need to do, right? So that's what this is, right? So now we've created the wall, the foundation has been tested, the frame is up. Now it's time to just consolidate. So consolidate is like basically like the busy work, right? The day-to-day stuff, right? Like I just said, the plumbers got to come in, they got to do their measurements, they got to decide where the bathroom is going to go, where the sink is going to go. The electricians need to come in, they got to figure out where the outlets are going to go. They're going to figure out how they're going to wire the building. They need to figure out how many oh my gosh, the things to secure the wires, you know, how many of those that they need, right? You gotta, so, and then how many panels and light switches, light fixtures, all that stuff, right? The plumber with everything, all of that right here is in the consolidation zone, right? Because it's not progressing upward, it's just progressing sideways. It doesn't progress upward until the job is done. All right. So then once like the plumber is done, at least doing the piping, and you know, because they all have to work together, right? The plumbing has to do their part. Then they have to take a break and wait because they got to allow other areas to get completed, and then they can come back, and then like they can connect the sink and connect the toilet, you know what I'm saying, and then connect the dishwasher and the washer, you know, do all that stuff as well too. So this is the consolidation range. And then so once we're in a consolidation range and we like what we see, and then this is what happens, right? You just saw it. Okay. As time goes on and we're consolidating, this is what happens, right? So I'm gonna show you again. I gotta zoom in, I believe. Okay, this is what happens. What just happened? You see that? You see that? You saw what I just did? You saw what happened there? You see what happened there? It was down here, okay? Then it was here, all right? And then it was wha-bam, right? We saw it being built. I'm gonna show you guys this one more time because you probably, so we saw it happening, okay? We saw it happening, all right? You see it, right? We see it being the next level of support, the new foundation, all right, to build on and continue growing, right, and to continue going up. So now once we get there and the new floor has been set, you see, new foundation's been set, right? The new floor is being set. And then after that consolidation, we got approval, permit, you know, people came through, so everything says looks good. Now let's bring in the appraisal because we got to do the what? The first retest, right? We got to retest the foundation again, right? We got to retest the foundation again, right? And I don't mean now the foundation of the basement, right, or the ground floor. Now I'm talking about foundation in the sense of, is the frame good, right? Is the framing correctly installed? Are all of the fasteners and the secure latches and, you know, the nails and the type of you know, safety mechanism, is all of that, you know, in according to code, right? Is the foundation good? Is the secondary level foundation good, right? And I mean the secondary level foundation because, you know, we need to make sure the plumbing's good, the electric is good, right? Because now we got a sheetrock, all right? And then now we got to put the roof on, and then we're going to have to put the windows in. But we can't do any of that unless the next level foundation has been tested, checked out, right? So then it's safe enough, so then now we can bring in the next crew to do their task, right? For them to do what they need to do. And then that's, you know, that's what trading is. And this is what price action is, right? This is the psychology behind it. And it's in everything. It's not just trading. That's why I'm using the analogy of construction and building a house or a commercial real estate property or a commercial apartment building, right? Or a hotel, because the process of build, retest foundation, everything is secure, build, retest foundation, everything is secure, build, a retest foundation. Oh shit, we fucked up. Break down a foundation. Oh shit, we fucked up. Break down, right? Oh, we gotta redo this again. Okay, you didn't pass the test. The foundation isn't good, or the foundation isn't strong enough, right? So to continue with the analogy, that could be something like, oh, the electricians came in, they were doing their job, everything was good. Oh shit, we found out, like if we were right here, you're like, oh shit, you know, we thought we were good and we thought we were strong, but then all of a sudden, right, we got this low volume here, and you're like, oh shit, that wait, timeout. Yo, that's not supposed to go there. Oh no, the wires is not supposed to go there. Oh wait, we need this, that. So there's no foundation here. It's not strong enough. So it breaks down, right? It breaks down, and it goes back to, again, the beginning of, all right, let's take a look at the plans. Let's restart this shit again. When we said we were gonna do the electric, this is what was on the blueprint, right? This was up on the map, right? This is what we thought. This is what you told me. But then, as were going through the process, and as we were building, new things and new problems started to arise, and we weren't aware that they're going to, you know, need an electric dryer that uses 240 volt instead of 120 or some shit like that, or whatever. You know, I don't know what the problem can be, but there's going to be a problem, and then so that refers to a breakdown, right? And then it says, hey, we need to retest the foundation again. So that's what's going on here. So we're retesting the foundation. All right, we're retesting these levels, and we need to figure out if it's strong enough, right? And if it is strong enough, and then we can now prepare for the next leg up, right? So then for the breakout to new all-time high, local new all-time highs, right? So for that to happen, the only way that can happen, and for this to be a successful trend towards up and to the right, is by having these retest moments. And it's in everything in life, and it's okay to always retest, and test again to make sure it is secure and safe for other people to use. And so you may say, well, all right, I kind of get what you mean, but I don't know. So I'm going to show you a real world example. Let's go to Amazon. I know, bro, this video is 40 something minutes long. I'm probably giving you guys too much information right now, so many gems. But I'm letting you guys know, like, this is what's going on, yo. Like, you probably don't even realize how much game I'm trying to, you know, at least give you guys on the mindset and perspective of how markets work. And I'm trying to use the analogy, you know, different types of analogies to see how I can connect and engage with you guys. So let's go. I'm gonna have to use the weekly because Amazon has so much time, right? But if we look at Amazon right now, okay, and just I'm not even gonna talk about here, okay. I want to go back to here. All right, the early stages of Amazon, because this is where we are in Bitcoin, right? Not price equivalency, but we're talking about building foundation, retesting levels, recreating new levels, breakout to new high, right? You're going to see all of it, all right? I'm going to show you guys, okay? So when Amazon was just here, right, we had a strong foundation at $2, right? We had a strong foundation at this level, all right? And as time, you know, was going, they were building, they were like, oh shit, we got to retest, okay? Boom, we got to retest, okay, let's build. And then all of a sudden, all right, everything is good, all right, the building's looking good. We're going to consolidate at this zone. Once that consolidated at that zone and we went through the retest, which was right here, right, we established a new floor. Now, once that new floor was established, we can break out and go to the next level and the next leg up. And that's what happened, right? So we broke out, next leg up, it happened. Now the same process starts all over again, right? We got to make sure everything is good. Things are looking good, Okay, let's just, and then as time is going on, everything is looking good. You can see new levels are trying to get created, but they haven't been established yet. You know, this is still the strongest support level because they're not fully ready yet. So then, you know, as time goes on, you start to see, boom, you see, look, you see. So the reason why this didn't come back down all the way here, okay, is because when they got to this level and they were like, all right, you know, and they're right here and they're like, all right, and I say they, I'm just like just talking, right? Just so it needed, the market needed to retest, right? The chart needed to retest. The traders and investors needed to retest. The construction workers needed to retest, right? They need to test the foundation. So they started that process and they're testing foundation, right? Time is going on, you know, because every time we get a new candle, right? This one goes that way. It's more stuff, right? So you can see it. You can see it right here, okay? It's starting to creep up, okay? They're retesting it. Oh shit, all right, you know what? This is a lot stronger. We are good at this level. Everything we completed before this is secured. We're ready to go. We retested. We got that. All right, their Thor hammer right there. There's the Thor hammer. This is another Thor hammer. Remember, this is the weekly, but it's a little bit harder to see it. But the Thor hammer, you got the Thor hammer, right? The Thor hammer is only important when it's the retest right here. Remember, Thor hammer retest, right? So then that's what happened. Now they got the retest. We can break out to the next leg up for new local highs. And then that's what happened, right? So we're here now, okay? We did all the work and now we're here. So then it becomes, ouch, what's on my leg? My bad. I thought something. Anyway, sorry about that, guys and girls, or whoever's watching. All right, so then now we got the retest here, and then now, boom, right? We were here. Oh shit, sorry, I went too far. We were here. All right, pulled back, pulled back, pulled back. You can see you can see it, right? You can see it starting to creep up. Price is starting to go up, starting to go up. Next thing you know, boom, new support floor is created. When they retest, they're like, everything is good here. We can go to the next leg up, all right? Boom, next leg up. Jam, right? This is gearing up for, like, we've created momentum. The foundations now, they're all good. Like we have results now, right? We are certain now that our previous results are strong enough for a solid foundation to continue on with the innovation, with the movement, with the project, with, you know, what they were building, right? And the next thing you know, we see this, right? So this is that lovely, this is the certainty of the market saying, let's just get to work, right? Like we don't need to retest right now, even though we have a couple pulls backs here and there, but like we got to get to work. Boom. So we do all of that, and now we're here. And there you go. New support for being established, right? New support for being established. Now everyone's comfortable with this level. Let's get ready for the next project, for the next step that we got to do. And then that's what happens. And time goes on, new levels are being created. Now I gotta do this because we just really ramped up, right? And then now you guys know where Amazon is. And now you can see we're here, okay? So this is all of this. Now we're here. Now we're here, right? So the strongest support floor was right here, okay? From 2019, 2018, you know, they had some few innovations, they had some work, they were doing things, but as time was going on, they didn't create enough up here, okay? So they're like, look, we've been building for a very long time. We haven't really retested foundation in a while, all right? We haven't done it in a while, okay? And this is when you start to see this towards the end, right? This is like, let's hurry up and complete the job very quickly for the exit, you know? And not the exit like, oh, this is shit and over with. Just the exit like, we need to reestablish our foundation to prepare for the next leg up, right? Because right now we don't have it. You can see the volume levels are super low at this here, and then look, here you go, and I just go to show you guys, right? What happened? It came all the way back to the previous level, right? The ground floor that needed to the foundation that needed to be tested. This foundation, whatever they were building here from 2018 to 2020, this was strong, right? Whatever was going on right here, this was super valuable. This got retested. The project idea was good. It was successful. The market liked it, and it was great. Now, as time goes on, you see, it's not, there's no new support. A new level hasn't been created, right? It didn't switch. You guys remember, right? You've been following along how it's been switching and it's been switching and it's been switching, right? It's not switching right now. We got this trying to creep up, right? But it's not. It's not, right? So then over time, we're like, you know what? We really need to establish this new support level. And then next thing you know, you see, look, they thought they had it. They thought they had it here. For whatever reason, they thought they had it here, but it got broken down because it wasn't strong enough. Okay? And then that's what happens. And then now we're here, but this is quite strong. So you may say, well, how do I know that it won't break down on this level, right? And you can say, well, look, we have it's not just this, right? Like, it's not just this. It's this and everything else from before. So then you may say, well, wait, that doesn't make sense, because if that's the case, then why didn't it make sense for this one, right? And that's because we were just at the peak after at the parabolic top, right? This is the weakest time. This would be literally being like, we're on the roof, we just finished putting the roof in, the windows are in, everything is in, we just planted the seeds on the grass is growing, people are already living here, right? There is no, the building's done. It's over. The project is done, right? So there is no next leg up, okay? And that's what happened here, right? The project was done. There wasn't another leg up. And that's where Amazon and all these tech companies were like, we need to reestablish what we are providing to the marketplace, you know. And then Facebook is changing their name to Meta, you know. Jeff Bezos and started doing, you know, started getting into other ventures. Tesla started getting the pace, you know, with SpaceX, and Apple's getting into the cars and the medicine. Like every tech company, and you know, what is this, 2021, right? End of 21, summer of 21. Everyone was like, we need to retest foundation and reestablish our level so we can break out and build and create the next leg up, right? I hope you guys like this video. This was super long, super detailed. I really want to know, what do you guys think? Am I full of shit with this strategy? Am I full of shit with this analysis? Do you guys agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Or do you think this is a whole bunch of fugazi, right? I don't know. Please let me know. Leave a comment in the section below. Check out the description, and if you want to check out what we have at Digital Domain, the link is in the description below. I really appreciate your help. Thank you for being here. If anyone has made it to this end and you've watched it, yo, put in the comment section, miner for life, and let me know that you made it to the end. I appreciate you. I'm gonna try to throw some Litecoin your way, my man. Everybody, keep it growing, keep it moving, keep it grooving, stronger, smarter, faster, enhance your future self. My name is Simon. This is Cryptechology. I'll catch you on the next one.